The Solutions 2014 is the third year running that we've done the Solutions exhibition, and it's really a celebration of good ideas, I would say. So what we're looking for are innovative solutions to everyday problems, or unusual uses of materials or novel materials. So it's how it works is any exhibitor from the Ambiente fair can submit a product, a new product, which they're about to exhibit. And from these submissions, we select 25 products which are exhibited. They normally, because of the nature really of the fair, they are normally kitchen or tableware or household products. This year, I think much as last year, there's been quite a lot of submissions, and so the level of submissions is about the same. And we have, I think, roughly the same number of products selected. What I would say, however, is there's a slight variation. This year, there are a lot of products which are about food conservation, you know, for portable picnics or storage in the fridge. There seems to be a little bit of a trend for that at the moment. Also, on a more negative point, it's interesting to see that sometimes people are really looking for a problem to solve very, very carefully and very detailedly, sometimes where there isn't really a problem. So they're almost going too far to find a problem to solve, and that comes across as being too fiddly and too exaggerated really as a product often. So in a way that's a less good thing, but on the other hand it shows that people really are looking for problems to solve, which I think is generally a really good way forward, so that all the products are really innovative in some way. One of the products I particularly like are these small gadget, I guess you could call it, but it's a small device that helps you to cut a cake into a certain number of slices. We've all had that problem, particularly an odd number. So for example, this for 7 slices, you have this pattern here, and then you press it into the center of the cake. It leaves a mark in the center, and then you cut using the mark as a guide. So here you can see, I mean, particularly something like 11, which is a really difficult amount, but it works. It works particularly well, you can see here on the images, and it's something very simple and small, doesn't take up much room. So I like that. This is another product. It's for use with bags of products such as flour and sugar and things like this that we all have in the cupboard. And it allows you to use a part of it or store it in the cupboard, but access it whenever you like. So what you do is you place this collar on, like so. So this becomes a jug or something that you can serve very easily. And then you can also close it off and put it back. Then when you press down, you take up any air that when you've used products, you can reduce the size. Another product that I really like are these grinders and graters. They use a new system where instead of turning in the normal way, you grind the handle backwards and forwards like this. It's much easier. You require less effort to do it, which is good for some people. And it's nice just to have a different action. The same thing goes for the cheese grater. So it's very easy to just go backwards and forwards like that. So the 3 products use the same action to grind and grate, which has a positive functional improvement in the product and is also a nice design change as well. Obviously, a lot of the products that we're talking about have unusual functions and ways of being used. So we had to come up with a particular exhibition style or format to really explain that. What we do is we show them in a very neutral environment, so it's almost like a factory setting. And each product has a small film clip made which explains or shows the product in use and explains the novelty of it. And so in the exhibition, the product itself is exhibited next to the film, and people can pick up the product, play with it, and really understand it physically. So far, as a format, it's really worked really well. People really engage with the films, and it's almost like a kind of advertising spot or something like that for each product. So it communicates very well.